Okay, we're going to continue with page 140. Right? Read it with me. Danny had 18 shirts. Some of the shirts were red. 10 of the shirts were white. 2 of the shirts were black. How many of the shirts were red? So the first thing we want to do is underline the question. How many of the shirts were red? What are we looking for? The red shirts. This is the important part here. Okay, and we always remember to underline the question, circle information, cross out what you don't need, the problem-solving way. Ba-da-da-dum. So here we already underlined the question, and we know that we're looking for red. We need to go back through every sentence and find the important information. Danny had 18 shirts. What's important? 18 shirts. That's the total shirts that he had. It's not one of the groups, one of the colors. That's all of the shirts he has. Danny had 18 shirts. Some of the shirts were red. What are the important words in that sentence? That they're the red shirts. What else? Some. And that's not a number. So I know it's going to be my question box. Now it tells us 10 of the shirts were white. What's important? 10 and white. I want you to also notice that it says of the. Remember, these phrases, of the, means that it's a part of the whole. And if I'm taking a part away from the whole, then I'm subtracting. Look at the next line. 2 of the shirts were black. So I'm going to use, now that I found all the information, I know what I'm looking for, I'm going to use the number line that they gave me down here. And I don't want all of the number line today because I only have 18 shirts. So I'm going to put a line here at 18 because I don't have 20. I only have 18. I don't have 19. I have 18. So I'm not using those. Let's see if I can actually, I'll go ahead and make them dark. Okay, so we don't want these ones. Now, I can see the 18 that I have, and I want to start marking up, taking away the parts, the groups of shirts that I know that I have. The first one says, some of the shirts were red. Well, I don't know the sum. That's what I'm looking for. 10 of the shirts were white. Okay, I know 10 white shirts. Now the color white won't show up, so I'm going to use the color yellow. And it's 10. Today, I'm going to start marking over here on the right, only so that you can see that it doesn't matter if I start marking on the left or if I mark on the right. Either way, it doesn't matter, as long as I'm careful to only take away 10. So let's go through and take away 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. These are the white shirts. This is the group of white shirts. What do I know now? 2 of the shirts were black. Okay, here we go. And we're going to take away 2 because that's the next group that they told us. 2 of the shirts were black. 1, 2. So these are the 2 black shirts. So how many are left? Yes, 6. That's the third group that we were looking for. White shirts, black shirts. These are the red shirts. Very good. Let me get a red color. And here we have it. These are my red shirts. Now that I've worked it out, I'm ready to put in my equation. How many did we start with? 18. Danny had 18 shirts. Then we took away the first group. We took away the yellow shirts first, not the red ones, because we didn't know what that number was. So we took away 10 yellow shirts. Then we took away 10 white shirts. Then we took away 2 black shirts. And that gave us the difference, or the last group here, as being 6. Very good. And I'm going to mark around it my answer box. This is what I was looking for. I was looking for red shirts. Okay, let's go back to our question. How many of the shirts were red? And let's type it in. How many of the shirts were red? You could put the number first. 6 of the shirts were red. Do you see how I used the question to make my sentence? I replaced my question words, how many, with the number. How many tells me that they're asking for a number. How many of the shirts were red? 6 of the shirts were red. And I know that because 18 minus 10 minus 2 is 6. All right, superstars. You're going to do numbers 1 through 6 with your partner either next to you or in front of you. Now we're ready to move on and do, this is page 141, the next page in your book. And we're going to do just like what we were doing earlier. Here we have boxes we can use, we have number lines, we have our whole part, and we have our sentence strips at the bottom to write our answer. So we're going to go ahead and start by reading the problem together. Linda put 16 butterflies in a jar. 3 of the butterflies were yellow and 4 were blue. The rest were red. How many butterflies were red? Once again, we are looking for the red butterflies. How many butterflies were red? We're looking for the red. Linda put 16 in a jar. That's the important information here. 3 of the butterflies were yellow and 4 were blue. What's important there? Good. 3 being the group that's yellow. 4 are in the group that is blue. The rest were red. Okay, that's the next group, red. Why are they sleeping? Oh, it's not that kind of rest. They're not taking a nap. The rest means what is left over. The other ones. This is like the word some or a few, or when they just say more. The others. This is what I am looking for. Okay, so I wasn't given numbers here, but we do want to go ahead and say what was the total number of butterflies that we had. What is the total number? Yes, 16. Pause the video and write in your numbers to 16. Okay, now you can see that we have our numbers to 16. I'm not always going to use all of the squares. I need to make sure I'm using just what I have as the total. So Linda put 16 butterflies in a jar. That's the total number of butterflies. Now it tells us that 3 of the butterflies were yellow. You can choose what side you want to start on. I think I'll start over here. 3 of the butterflies were yellow. 1, 2, 3. This is the group of yellow butterflies. 4 were blue. Okay, I need to make my next group. 1, 2, 3, 4. These are the 4 that are the blue butterflies. Now, it says that the rest are red. That means that all of these are red. But here, I need to count these because I have the numbers 8 through 16. I need to count how many that is. So I'm going to put down numbers here and count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. How many were the red butterflies? 9. There are 9 red butterflies. Okay, let's go down here and let's check our answer on the number line. First, let's put in our 3 yellow butterflies. 1, 2, 3. There's the 3 yellow ones. And I need 4 more 4 that are blue. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we said that the red ones are 9. Let's check that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Did that give us our original number of 16? Yes. So I know the answer I put here is correct. Let's go ahead and put in our part holes. What was the total number of butterflies? Linda put 16 butterflies in a jar. 16. That's what we started with, the 16 butterflies in a jar. Then she told us that one part was the 3 yellow butterflies. They told us that there are 4 blue butterflies. And our question asked, how many butterflies were red? The rest were red. And we found that the rest was 9. So we found our answer. We can show how that all adds up. We did it with the boxes. We did it with our number line. But as smart first graders, we also need to put in our equation. So we're going to put here, what did we start with? 16 butterflies in a jar. Of the 16, of them, 3 are yellow. Of the butterflies in the jar, 4 are blue. And the rest are red, which is 9. There's our equation. I'm going to put my box around my answer box, my question box, what I was looking for. 16 minus 3 minus 4 is a difference of 9. Let's go back and look at the question. How many butterflies were red? And let's type our sentence. Do you remember what we said, how we can use the question? Yes. Good. So we're going to say 9 of the butterflies were, remember your period at the end. All right. And that's all that you're going to do. So I'm going to leave this here for you so you can see how we work through it. And I want you to go through the next page, 142. You can read it together, mark it up, but you're going to do page 142 with your partner and compare your answers. Here are the steps on how to do it. Put out the numbers, break up the groups, check yourself on the number line, use the whole part equation, and a word sentence. And that's what we're going to do.